Many people consider Puerto Rico as New York's sixth borough, but when it comes to potential statehood, lawmakers representing parts of the city on Capitol Hill disagree over what's the best approach for the island territory. New York One Washington Bureau reporter Kevin Fry has that story for us.
Two proposals, two paths forward. New York Democrats clashing over Puerto Rico's future.
This is an election about decolonization.
Representative Nydia Velázquez, the first Puerto Rican woman elected to the U.S. House, argues the statehood question should not be taken lightly and says Puerto Ricans should have a chance to decide their own fate. She, along with Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, is pushing for legislation creating a so-called status convention on the island, a gathering of elected delegates who get to weigh options, everything from independence to statehood to free association.
The Puerto Rico Self-Determination Act establishes a fair and inclusive process by giving the Puerto Rican people the opportunity to make their voices heard in two open elections.
But other lawmakers, including Bronx Congressman Richie Torres, say Puerto Ricans have already made their views plain. In referendums over the past decade, some mired in controversy, they've repeatedly voted for statehood. That includes roughly 53% of voters last November.
And not only has Congress chosen to ignore the results of the plebiscite, members of Congress are proposing to micromanage the process by which Puerto Ricans make decisions about their own status.
Torres is backing a bill that would clear the way for admitting Puerto Rico as a state. The legislation has the support of the island's governor, who railed against the Velázquez proposal at a hearing Wednesday.
It is the epitome of colonialism. It not only ignores the people's vote, but it also aims to tell Puerto Ricans what the process to express their will should be.
The debate over Puerto Rican statehood comes as elsewhere on Capitol Hill, lawmakers are considering whether D.C. should be a state, a push that has stalled previously in Congress in the face of GOP opposition. In Washington, Kevin Fry, New York One.